Welcome to the Moodie View, and this is Martin Moodie coming to you from AB1 Pat International Airport in Guam. Believe it or not, that's a water buffalo in front of me, known here in Guam as a caribou. And that's one of the iconic features that we see here at the airport that are embracing, championing the concept of the sense of place at Lotte Duty Free's new duty-free and travel retail offer. Here in Guam, we've been watching a number of Asian travelers come through, all taking photographs of this feature. It's really true to life, isn't it? Lovely feature. And at the back of it, you'll see some locally made products here in Guam. Big thrust here on the concept of sense of place, often talked about in travel retail, not always executed to the standard I'd like to see. But right ahead of me, I'm walking as if a passenger was walking straight through from security, and from the moment they come through, they'll see the Guam Cultural Center, and there's some really interesting stuff in here. Let's go and have a look at it. You'll see there's some of the memorabilia from today. Lotte Duty Free formally opened this facility today, so it was a big celebration. You see some local destination merchandise, but more interestingly is the architecture, traditional Chamorro housing, the native people, the indigenous people of Guam. It's called the Guam Cultural Center, and I really like this very much indeed. Over to my right, look at this. That's what's known as the Lotte structure, traditional housing structure of the indigenous people here that's been beautifully brought back to life at the airport. But let me give you another surprise. Right ahead, we have a giant aquarium. Beautiful lighting fixture just above too, which I liked very much. But of course the beautiful Pacific island of Guam, famous for its clear, pristine oceans, its marine life. And while there's only a few fish in there at the moment, as this aquarium has just been introduced, this will be teeming with fish in coming weeks. And look at the spectacular colors that you get in here. This is in the middle of an airport store. I think it's quite remarkable. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, I watched earlier today as Japanese and Korean travelers, families were coming through, fathers and mothers taking shots of the aquarium with their young children, absolutely entranced by what they're seeing. So there's a real sense of theatre within the store, but plenty of retail and plenty of emphasis on Guam and Guam-made products all around us. Here's another iconic touch. Any of you who have been to Guam will know that arguably the most famous tourist attraction is what's known as Two Lovers Point, where in legend a young man and a woman threw themselves off a cliff, represented here when their doomed love affair was deemed not to be appropriate by their respective families. So that's very well done. All around there you'll see some local items. This section is going to be filled out a lot more in coming weeks. It's early days for Lotte Duty Free here, but it's good to see that you're seeing emphasis on Pacific items, specifically of course Guam-made items. Let's just go into that signage there. I love Guam, where America's day begins. We're way ahead of just about all the rest of the world here. Lotte Duty Free opened today. Its grand opening I'm just showing you the destination merchandise area now, but there's a whole lot more to see across core categories, luxury and other specialist retail. It's a very different and very interesting offer, and again, just look back on that beautiful architectural feature. Very, very nice indeed. I think it's going to cause a lot of interest among passengers. I'm very impressed with what's happened here. It is a tremendous transformation of what went on before, and in coming days we'll show you some more images and hopefully video of the rest of the offer. But you capture a little bit of the sense of Guam and a sense of place. Martin Moodie signing off with a Moodie view.